5 a.m. is not magic. Waking up early does not automatically make you disciplined, successful, or unstoppable. Because here is what most people get wrong. They wake up at 5 a.m., sleep 4 hours, grab their phone, force themselves through a routine they hate, and then wonder why they quit by Thursday. That is not productivity. That is punishment. The real power of 5 a.m. is not the time. It is the ownership. Before the messages, before the meetings, before the noise, before the world starts asking things from you, you get one clean chance to decide who you are going to be today. So this is not an extreme morning routine. This is the 5 a.m. ownership system, a simple routine built around energy, focus, and self-trust. And the best part is this: you do not need to copy it perfectly. You only need to start with one clean win. But before we talk about 5 a.m., we need to talk about the night before, because the morning routine is only as powerful as the night that precedes it. If you're going to bed at 1 a.m. and waking up at 5, this will not make you unbeatable. It will make you exhausted. So the first rule is simple: protect your sleep. Prepare your clothes, put your phone away from the bed, decide your first action before you sleep, because your half-awake brain should not be negotiating with your goals at 5 in the morning. Now, when the alarm goes off, do not treat waking up like an emergency. Most people start the day with panic, a loud alarm, a racing heart, a hand reaching for the phone before their feet touch the floor. That is how you lose the day in the first 30 seconds. Instead, wake gently. Use a soft alarm if you can. Sit up slowly, take one breath, and before you consume anything, drink a full glass of water. Not because water is some miracle productivity hack, but because it sends your brain one powerful signal: I am in control today. That is step 1. Wake without panic. Step 2 is move before motivation. This is where a lot of people overcomplicate the routine. They think they need an intense workout, a gym membership, and an hour of discipline before sunrise. You do not. You need 10 minutes. Stretch in your room, walk outside, do push-ups, do yoga, move your body in whatever way feels simple enough to repeat, because the goal is not to destroy yourself. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can follow through before the day begins. That one small promise kept in the morning changes how you see yourself. You are no longer waiting to feel ready. You are becoming the kind of person who acts first. Now, here's the part most people skip. While you move, do not immediately fill your mind with noise. No podcast, no music, no scrolling, no motivational video, just silence. Step outside if you can. Let your eyes meet the morning light. Let your mind wake up without being attacked by everyone else's opinions. This matters because your attention is your most valuable asset. And if the first thing you give it to is a screen, you start the day reacting. But if the first thing you give it to is silence, you start the day choosing. That is step 3, sunlight before screens. By this point, you have already done more for your mind than most people do before breakfast. You woke up without panic. You hydrated. You moved. You avoided the phone. You gave yourself silence. Now it is time to sit down. Not for an hour, not in some perfect meditation pose, just sit. 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the thoughts come and go without chasing every one of them. At first, this may feel pointless. Your mind will wander. You will think about work. You will think about yesterday. You will think about checking your phone. That is normal. The point is not to have a perfect mind. The point is to stop being controlled by every thought that appears. After that, open a journal. Keep it simple. Write 3 things. 1. What am I grateful for right now? 2. How do I honestly feel today? 3. What is the one thing that would make today a win? That third question is the key, because most people do not lose their day because they're lazy. They lose it because they never choose a target, so the world chooses one for them. Emails choose their focus. Notifications choose their mood. Other people's urgency chooses their schedule. But when you name your one priority before the noise begins, you take your power back. That is step 4. Choose the win before the world chooses it for you. Now comes the part that separates this routine from just feeling good. You need growth time. By now, it may be around 6 a.m.
The world is still quiet. Your phone is still away. Your mind is clearer than usual. Use that window to build the version of you that your future depends on. Read 10 pages, study a skill, work on your business idea, practice writing, learn something that makes you more valuable. Do not make this complicated. 30 focused minutes every morning can change your life if you stop wasting it on random input. And here's a rule that helps. Create before you consume. Before you watch, write. Before you scroll, plan. Before you react, build. Because every morning you are either training yourself to be a consumer or a creator. Choose creator. That is step 5. Build before the world interrupts.
Now, after you have moved, reflected, and grown, you can plan the day. Not a massive to-do list with 20 tasks. One question. What is the single action that would make today a genuine win? Write it down. Then look at your schedule and protect time for it. Even 30 focused minutes is enough to create momentum, because productivity is not about doing everything. It is about doing the right thing before your energy gets stolen. Now, let's be honest. The first few mornings may feel terrible. Your bed will feel warmer, your mind will make excuses, your body will ask for the old routine. And that does not mean you're failing. It means your identity is being challenged. Resistance is not always a sign to stop. Sometimes resistance is proof that you are finally changing the pattern. So, make the routine easy to win. Do not start with 2 hours. Start with 30 minutes. Wake up, drink water, move, sit in silence, choose one priority. That is enough. Once that becomes normal, add more. The secret is not intensity. The secret is repeatability. A routine you can repeat for 30 days will beat a perfect routine you abandon in 3. And remember, this is not about becoming a productivity robot. It is not about copying billionaires. It is not about proving anything to anyone. It is about giving your future self evidence. Evidence that you show up. Evidence that you keep promises. Evidence that your day does not have to begin with chaos. Because when you win the first hour, something changes. You walk into the day with a different posture. You're calmer, sharper, less reactive. The problems do not disappear, but you stop meeting them as the weakest version of yourself. That is the real gift of 5 a.m. Not more time, more ownership. So tomorrow, do not try to become a new person overnight. Just set your alarm 30 minutes earlier, put your phone across the room, drink water first, move your body, sit in silence, write down the one thing that matters. Start there, because your time is before the noise, before the demands, before the world tells you who to be. Claim it. And if you're serious about building discipline, focus, and a life that actually moves forward, subscribe to Day 1 Optimizer. This is Day 1, and we're just getting started.